comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody. Hero, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready? What's that, ready? Mark 54. Bring it. Bring it.
On 1st and 10, Newton escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A shotgun snap for Newton. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. On 2nd and 9. Newton. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Come on now, let's go. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Newton now to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lynch running right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll run with Lynch. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Newton to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion. That first down completion, only 7. And the running lane's non-existent behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. All of a sudden here, it's third down. Here it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. And an alley to run. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. First down, the run with Lynch. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go.
Emmanuel Sanders, touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for two on this one. Short throw, picks, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last position.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Breeze on the check down. He finds Kamara. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
You got block me. Recon, 132 fighter.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man open, it's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Run with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Breeze now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 20! Touchdown! New Orleans! 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really a impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Demario Davis getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Newton quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Harris now to return. Now a hit and a loose football.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet, the little rubber pellet shoot. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Craig Robertson in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton, and the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Newton, and that is incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Here's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense... And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. He gets it complete to Harris. And all the way up to the 49. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. There's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Ready?
Breeze now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Ready?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Good.
Breeze to throw again. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. Oh, he's going to go for it all. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Breeze now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Newton.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Back to throw, Newton. He gets this one to Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a former 1st-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off right around the 43. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 49 yards. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
21.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Flush to his right. Able to find Harris, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. To throw, it's Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Breeze is looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Breeze. Gonna go down again. In there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack of Breeze and the sack. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close. He takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice.